你講做傳道人落好咧，
See how good it is to be a pastor.
食了個都有通 take home 吧。
After you finish eating, you have take home.
Andrew 嘅辦法點講嘅辦法呢？
See what was the method of Andrew?
我叫做善聯合作嘅辦法。
I say that this is the method of cooperation between God and man.
怎樣合作呢
How did they cooperate?
？Number one，
First,
人需要將你手內所有嘅資源當中交喺手嘅裏面。
man must hand over all his resources to God.
Yes，個邊人咩意思無生得神滅，
Now, 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, they were nothing.
但是每一次伊無流落一邊一起，
But then he didn't kept anyone.
個邊人咩就是100% 完全交喺主嘅手嘅裏面。
Like 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish were completely 100% surrendered into the hands of God.
Andrew 自己都感覺真歹勢，
And although Andrew felt that it was quite embarrassing,
但是伊是盡咯，with all 盡咯，
he did all he can.
哎呀，這個真重要。
This is very important.
耶穌講第一道嘅誡命是什麼？
Now, Jesus said, what is the greatest commandment?
真心真意真力聽主你嘅上帝
To love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind,
，with all
with all,
囊中出去。
all, giving your
哎
all.
呀，這個最重要。
Now, this is the most important thing.
善人合作，頭先你需要盡你所有嘅交出去。
In order for there to be cooperation between God and man, first of all, you've got to entrust and give of all you have.
Dr. Johnson
Dr. Johnson
是中國一個真正上帝興起一個真正偉大嘅佈道家。
is a preacher that evangelist that God raised up in China, a very famous one.
這是中國有歷史當中一個最厲害嘅佈道家。
One of the most powerful evangelists in the history of China.
第一傳先做人超過幾百萬嘅人，
And he led like millions of people to the Lord.
伊30幾歲就離開世界，
And at he was in his 30s when he
伊
died
就是拼囊中出去了。
because he poured out his all.
特別離開世界嘅時陣，
And when he was about to
伊
die,
講了一段嘅話，
and he spoke these words,
伊講論教者，我目前做基之門牧師。
with regards to communication skills, I can compare with Reverend Andrew Gee.
Andrew Gee 是當時啲華人教裏面嘅一個真教嘅牧師嚟啊。
Reverend Andrew Gee was then a very famous, a very powerful pastor
伊
also.
嘅連接關係非常嘅好。
And he had very good like interpersonal skills.
伊講我目前做嘅基之門。
He said, I am not like Reverend Andrew Gee.
講最冷，我目前做王明道。
And with regards to interpersonal skills, I cannot compare myself with Mr. Wang Mingdao.
論講道，我目前做艾托性。
And with regards to preaching, I cannot compare myself with Brother Watchman Nee.
但是佢講一句話，
But then he added,
但是上帝知啊，
But the
我
Lord-
已經盡力咯，
but the Lord knows I have done my best.
我已經盡力咯，
I've done my best.
叫主幫助咱。
May God help us.
望咱有通講一句話，
May we also be able to utter these words,
我已經盡力咯。
that I've done my best.
當我解決問題嘅時陣，
Whenever I solve my problem,
我是唔是已經盡力？
have I given my all?
還是只是靠別人
Or am I only relying on others that my hands don't
Take
move at all?
advantage.
I just take advantage of others.
No.
No, I don't.
上帝會幫助你，
God is not going to help you in that
你
way.
就盡你自己當盡嘅責任。
You've got to do your own share of the responsibility.
保羅都要離開世界嘅時
When
陣，
Paul was about to pass away,
你講美好嘅仗我已經拍嘅咯，燈泡路跑盡咯，所剩嘅道少掉咯。
he said, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith.
保羅盡咯，
Now, Paul gave his all.
叫做幫助人。
May God help
你
us.
講善聯合作嘅時陣，
Whenever we say that God and man cooperate,
唔是 50-50，
it's not a 50-50 thing.
是100-100。
It's rather 100% on both parties.
什麼意思呢？
What does it
你
mean?
盡100%嘅規律，
That you give your 100%,
上帝盡100%嘅規律，
and God gives his 100%
佢
as
就係
well.
perfect 100%。
And that results in a perfect 100%.
叫做幫助人，
May God help us.
咱就盡個。
We've got to
你若
give
盡
our
將
all.
物件交出去以後，
After you've done your best to give of all,
你就看到上帝知道你所有叫做 limited resources 無限嘅資源，顯出了上帝小未夠嘅榮耀。
now God can use the limited resources that you've got to show forth His glory.
個邊人美喜，
5 loaves and 2 fish.
是隻小雞蕉咯。
Indeed, it was too little.
即個 resource， 即個資源是隻小雞無限咯。
These resources is indeed too limited.
但是這是100% 咯。
But this was 100%.
交喺主嘅手嘅裏面，
Something that's entrusted into the hands of God.
過餅面過嘅餅變做過千嘅餅，過萬嘅餅，過10萬嘅餅。
5 loaves of bread became 5,000 loaves, became 50,000 loaves.
兩嘅魚
2 fish
變做20、200、2000、2萬嘅魚。
became 20, 2,000, 20,000.
幾會啊
Could that be true?
？Yes。
Yes, indeed.
我哋乜嘅你講這個57 cents 嘅歌書，唔知你記得未？
I'm not sure whether you remember the story I told you about before, like about story about 57 cents.
即係及即係個邊啊，咩特別神咧啦？
It's quite similar to the 5 loaves and 2 fish.
57 cents有當創什麼大事？
What can 57 cents do?
你還在小未夠。
You wouldn't be able to imagine
我
this.
哋見啦，第禮拜等頭整好，
There was a little girl who was crying in front of the church.
牧師經嘅，
The pastor passed by.
跟住好啊。
Why are you crying?
你講冇堂去 Sunday school，
Says, I can't go to the Sunday school.
跟住
Why?
Sunday school 算最冷，
There are too many people in the Sunday
你
school
冇俾
room.
我掛入去。
They won't allow me to go in anymore.
牧師個誇誇，
The pastor looked at her.
見啦青嘅衫，啲抽衫、牌衫，
She was wearing like shabby clothes.
跨嘅面，
Looked at her face.
跨是無止見啦。
Looked at her and saw that she was probably from a
牧
poor
師仔啊，什
family.
麼原因啊啦
And？the pastor knew the reason why.
你近即係見啦入去，
And he led this little child
呢
in
個 Sunday school 嘅房。
into a Sunday school room.
哦，原來實在啊，最見喺哋裏面
And。then realized that indeed there was, the room was full of Sunday school
但是牧
children.
師嚟咯，
And the pastor came.
將見啦倒入去，
So he pushed the child into
所
the
以見啦
room.
入去，
So the
雖
child
然
was
正
able
在
to
見啦
enter.
倒落去，
Although there was, the room was full of children, still
見啦
got the
參加啦
child in.
Sunday school 以後，
After this little child attended Sunday
佢
school,
暗到佢出嚟，
that night when she went home,
哎呀，以前係真感謝，
she was very thankful.
但是要自己心運，
But then she had a desire.
而係幫陣教會創自己更加大勁嘅教會，
She wanted to help the church build a bigger
好
facility
戰最冷會堂參加 Sunday school，
so that there will be a lot more people who will be able to join or
所
attend
以
Sunday
決
school.
定卻只好禮拜等。
So he decided that he would save up money, her money, to help build this church.
After 2 years，
After 2 years,
你見到破壁離開世界，
this child fell ill and she passed away.
父母叫牧師嚟，
And the parents asked the pastor to come over
叫牧師嚟組織這個最數禮拜。
to officiate the memorial service.
牧師處理嘅時陣，
After the pastor officiated the
父母
memorial
將這個
service,
物件交好牧師。
and the parents gave the pastor something.
這個皮包，這個茄子嘅，
It was actually a wallet or coin purse.
裏面睇佢有57 cent，
And inside that coin purse was like 57 cents,
嘅一條紙。
plus a short note.
你講這是顯露上帝愛班咱嘅較水勁嘅教會更加多淡薄，何況就係雖然見啦有通嚟教會念不上帝敬拜耶穌。
This is for the Lord to expand our small church so that more children can come to church and know and worship the Lord Jesus.
就牧師看到這個字耶利嘅時陣，
And after the pastor read the note,
哎呀，牧師真真受感動。
the pastor was very moved.
你做啲嚟裏面，
And on Sunday,
你將這個皮包57 cent呢條紙放喺講台嘅裏面，
he put the coin purse and the 57 cents and the note on the pulpit.
及將即見啦嘅歌數及教會講，
And then related the story about this little child to the
你
congregation.
講咱嚟三級嚟還者即見啦嘅心願。
And he said that let us together fulfill the desire of this little girl.
這個見證團購真罪嘅所在，
Now this testimony spread to many places.
有這個對山投機，
There was a real estate businessman.
這個基督徒，
He was a Christian.
你看到這個見證以後，
After hearing about the
你
testimony,
係非常受感動。
he himself was very touched.
你將這個也多一對梅河教會，
And he sold a very big piece of land to the church.
講清楚這個價格是57 cent，
And he stated it very clearly that the cost, the price was going to be 57
唔
cents.
最價，唔最減
Cannot be any more nor any less.
57 cents。
57 cents.
教會將這個對買嚟，
And then the church purchased that property.
過里裏面，
And after 5 years,
教會佢 fundraising 20個萬美金，
or within 5 years, the church was able to raise $250,000.
當時是戰爭萬大最主要，
And during that time, that was a lot of money.
見到一間教會。
And they built the church.
你嗱下擺嗱去美國，
And if you go to the U.S. in the
你嗱
future,
去菲律賓開城嘅所在，
and if you go to Philadelphia,
有一間教會
there is a church
叫做
there,
Temple Baptist Church，
Temple Baptist
一
Church,
間有間即3300人嘅教
a
會。
church that can seat 3,000 people.
喺這個禮堂，喺呢個hall嚟話，呢個 hall 裏面，
And inside the hall,
你睇到一條相，
you would see a picture,
一個囡仔及57仙嘅相。
a picture of a child and 57 cents.
57仙有當創什麼？
What can 57
有當建一個
cents do?
3300人嘅教會，
It can build a church building to seat 3,000 people.
這個唔是人嘅工作，
This is not the work of
這
man.
是神及人嘅合作嘅工作。
This is the work that resulted from God and man cooperating.
門徒解決辦法是家己去處理家己把下啦，
The approach of the disciples was to let the people solve their own problem.
這比較自私，
This is a bit selfish.
關心及聽都無夠。
And this is lacking in concern and love.
但是這提醒咱每一個人當盡家己當負嘅責任。
But this reminds us also that every one of us, we must do our own share of the responsibility.
佢呢個辦法是紙嘅問題，
Now, Philip's method was the money.
真實際，
Very practical.
但是唔是真好嘅方法，
Yet wasn't a very good method
因
either.
為實在嗰個問題只是無通解決。
Because indeed there are some problems that cannot be solved by money alone.
安德嘅辦法是應該最好嘅辦法，
And Andrew's method was the best.
佢將家己真物件托出去，
He did all he can. He gave all of his resources.
上帝去完成另外一部分嘅代志。
And then God accomplished the rest of the work.
所以善聯合作是你解決呢個問題最好嘅辦法。
So God and man cooperating is the best method.
我唔知你對到什麼困難，
And I don't know what sort of problems you may be having right now.
你盡了未？
Have you given your all yet?
你若盡了，
If you have given your all,
你交出去未？
have you entrusted it
你
yet?
若交出去，
If you have entrusted it
你聽候主
already,
就解決呢個困難。
then you wait and see how the Lord is going to solve your problem.
你嚟記得。
Let's pray.